What is the latest there now?
Where, as you can hear, the sounds in the background coming from the voices of the ANC Women's League, and that is already a sign that we are about to start in a few moments. Of course, the memorial service that's scheduled to start at 12 o'clock, where the late Minister Collins Chabane will be honored and remembered. And right now, I am joined by former Robben Island prisoner, and that is Mpho Masemola. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you for joining us. You're here to remember a comrade and a friend.
Thank you very much. Actually, speaking on behalf of all the former Robben Island prisoners, we are coming here actually to pay our last respect to Comrade Mpho Chabane, and we thought that it is well much befitting to all of us to dip our banners, our revolutionary banners, in remembrance of him as a vibrant political commissar and also as a cultural activist at Robben Island. Precisely, I wanted to emphasize about his name, the name Animal. The reason why we called him Animal in Robben Island is because he was a political animal, because he was able to interpret documents, various political documents, and also playing music. Here in this memorial service, I came also with other former political prisoners who were playing a band together with Comrade Animal at Robben Island. That band, it was called the Robben Island Jazz Collectors.
And what type of music that band focus on?
Solemnly, the music that was played, it was of African roots, cultural music, Sichonga music, African music that has its roots culturally on the African, tribes. You heard him playing the flute, and that flute actually, it was donated to him by Comrade Bafana Sithole, who's supposed to be here in the crowd, and also Comrade Curtis Mtlanze is also here with us. So that group, actually, we thought we should be given, a role, just a small slot, in remembrance of him, to play the music and remind the people of South Africa that Comrade Animal was playing this kind of music.
And during your time on Robben Island, your relationship, what type of person was he? How do you remember him during that time in Robben Island?
Comrade Animal came to Robben Island in 1984. And then we came to Robben Island late 1985 as a young activist, convicted of terrorism. And we stayed at E section. He also stayed at E section. He also stayed at various sections like the F section and also the G section. And usually he was our political mentor, because he used to come to our sections to tell us about, the structure of politics in Robben Island. Also, the political education, part of it. That is why we call him, Animal, because he was instrumental of, on the underground structures of politics at Robben Island.
And throughout that time, he stayed true to the vision and dream of liberation.
Yes, actually, I would like to say Comrade Animal he's a rare. He's very scarce. That today, when we see comrades in the ANC, Comrade Animal is one of these comrades who has passed through the eye of the needle, because of his, humility, because of his discipline, because of his revolutionary commitment. He never joined any other organization. The only organization that he belonged to up until his passing, it was the African National Congress. So it shows that the dedication that we have seen on Comrade Animal, it's a rare scarcity that the ANC and Robben Island has produced such a cadre.
So that fatal accident on the N1 in Limpopo has truly robbed the nation of a great leader, a great intellectual giant.
Yes, actually, on Sunday we woke up, the whole nation, actually it was reeling in shock when we saw or heard the news actually of the passing of Comrade Animal. And within the community of the ex-political prisoners, actually, we couldn't believe it because it was untimely that he can pass this world on such a tragic accident.
And of course now the lights have dimmed on him. Moving forward, how would you want South Africans to always remember him?
No, through, commitment that Comrade Animal, he was in government now, trying to show the South Africans about, the democracy that we see today, that we brought into this country 20 years from now on. As we are celebrating, we would like the South Africans to remember him as, his humility, a disciplined cadre, and a commitment, in the struggle for the liberation of our country.
All right, thank you so much for sharing all those fond memories with us. Of course, we were speaking to former Robben Island prisoner, and that's Mpho Masemola, who spent years alongside the late Minister Collins Chabane on Robben Island, and of course, who just gave us a glimpse of what they went through when they were in prison. Of course, also their musical talent that they shared together. We are broadcasting live from the Tshwane Event Center in case you have just caught up with us.